At NorthLight Custom Builders, we build meaningful relationships with our customers from the very first time we meet them.
My name's Ed Presson. I'm a retired engineer. I'm also a painter, so I've been painting for a long time, and when I retired, painting became my full-time career. My wife and I were looking for a Rambler, which would have some aspect of the property that could be converted to a studio. We needed to talk to someone who really would know the answer, and our real estate agent had turned to Tony. I didn't want to come into this neighborhood and put up a steel metal building, something that would be totally out of character. So this board and batten style was chosen. The roof is different because of the particular needs of that building. We chose a color that was the same color family as this house, but slightly darker, so it looks like a close relative, as it were, not an identical twin. NorthLight is valuable to an artist because it turns out NorthLight varies less than any other direction during the day. So most artist studios, artists will seek out an old building or build something that has big windows on the north side to let NorthLight in. One of the challenges, because it turns out for this studio, just to the north of it is a veritable forest of fir trees. So Tony's answer was to provide a lot of light wafers to cover the ceiling with somewhere between 24 and 30 what's called light wafers that can be adjusted for color temperatures. I use encaustic paint, which is hot wax paint. With encaustic paint, you've got a big hot plate. It's not portable. So you've got to have things set up so that you can work comfortably fast. Because once you put paint on the brush, you've got to put it on the panel right away, otherwise it just sets up on the brush. So that required getting lots of circuitry that could support a hot plate. So I did need some special circuitry. So I had described this to Tony, but he decided to come over to my existing studio where he could see actually how it was set up, how it worked, where things would need to be placed relative to one another. The cabinets that Tony suggested be built even have a stainless steel top, so if some of the paint gets on it, I can easily heat it, wipe it off. Working with NorthLight has been good. They've got some very good people. We had lots of problems to solve, and Tony was involved with all of that, cool and competent through it all, and willing to answer all sorts of reasonable and stupid questions from me. A wonderful person to work with, to talk with, and see that things were done right.